Hi, everyone. How are you? Hope you are well. This is the Love and Money Show. So, we're going to talk about what is going on with Elon Musk. He is in the news almost every day, as you know. So, Twitter is losing $4 million a day, every day. So, he said he had no choice but to lay off the employees that you're already aware of. But Elon Musk is in a battle with Apple right now. Apple, is a big tech giant. They own a lot of things. They own the laptop computers, the phones, a variety of other products that they have. Apple, so a big tech giant. So Apple is decreasing their amount of advertising on Twitter. They are contemplating to stop advertising on Twitter altogether. Apple is threatening to drop Twitter from its to drop the Twitter app. So Apple is threatening to drop the Twitter app from their platform. So Apple is decreasing its advertising on Twitter. As you know, a lot of companies they advertise on Twitter to draw people to their products. There are a lot of different advertisers that either have removed themselves from Twitter or are considering removing themselves from Twitter, and Apple is one of those companies. So, Apple uses Twitter regularly, and Twitter is one of their top places that they advertise. So, in the year 2022, which is now, Apple has spent $39 million on the platform advertising. As $39 million that Apple has spent on Twitter advertising. And so Twitter makes up 84% of their social media presence. So again, Twitter makes up 84% of the social media spending that Apple does. However, again, Apple is threatening to drop Twitter from its app, and they are decreasing their advertising on Twitter. So there's this war going back and forth between Apple and uh, Elon Musk's platform, Twitter. Because of all the controversy that Twitter has, as you know, anything goes on Twitter. This is a free speech platform. So, this is what is going on in the media as of yet. And so, what does this have to do with love or money? Well, I thought it was important to bring up because Elon Musk is on the news almost every day. And so I'm thinking, why is he on the news every day? And why am I sitting up here talking about it right now? I mean, there are other more important issues going on in the world, such as Havana syndrome, that does not get media attention. It gets zero media attention. In fact, do you even know what Havana syndrome is? Well, that is a problem along with many other problems that need immediate attention and media attention. There are people actually out here screaming for help, and no one can hear them. In fact, no one cares. And the media will not even put it on the media. So the media would rather show you things like Elon Musk and what is going on in his life every day. So I'm going to take a brief moment to tell you what Havana syndrome is, just in case you don't know. Havana syndrome, it's spelled Havana. It's named Havana because this all started in a city in Cuba called Havana. So, what is Havana syndrome? Havana syndrome is a secret crime that no one knows about, and it is orchestrated by the government. Can you imagine? So, people who are victims of Havana syndrome are innocent people. You know how the government does experiments on people? They've done it in history. Experiments, for example, the syphilis. Syphilis is one example in history where they left people with syphilis untreated, knowing that they had syphilis, just to see what would happen to them. That was an experiment, a government experiment. Another experiment is a radiation experiment, radiating people to see what would happen. That is in history. Well, there are a lot of experiments performed by the government in history. But what is going on currently is another experiment no one knows about. So I'm going to tell you about it. It's called Havana syndrome. It is orchestrated by the government. It is done on innocent people. And this is what happens. So, you know what stalkers are, right? So, there are orchestrated stalkers. It is called the organized contract stalking program. What this is people, they take jobs, just like you would take a job as a doctor or a lawyer, and you would go to work every day to perform those jobs. Maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a lawyer, maybe you're an engineer. You go to work and you perform those jobs. Well, they have jobs that are stalker jobs. So instead of going to work to be an attorney, you go to work to be a stalker, and you're getting paid by the government to stalk innocent people. So whoever this victim is, say you have your victim. This is highly orchestrated. And so what happens is this innocent person here is being stalked every day. Can you imagine being stalked every day? Not occasionally, every day, 365 days a year by random people that they don't know. So this is not like being stalked by an ex. Like you're familiar with hearing stories of people being stalked by an ex-boyfriend, or being stalked because you're a celebrity, being stalked by crazy people because you're a celebrity. Well, this is different because these are normal people that take jobs, just like you fill out an application to be an attorney and you go to work. Well, someone needs money and they don't have any morals. So they go take out an application to become a stalker, and they sign up to stalk innocent people. So this person is stalked on a consistent basis. But that is one segment of Havana syndrome, is the consistent stalking by random people that you don't know. The stalkers are whites, white men, white women. Can you believe that white women would do something like this? See, this is something the media would never show you. White men, stalkers, white men are actually criminals. That's something the media would never show you. They're white men, they're white women, there are Asian women, Indian men, African people are involved. You have African women out here doing it. You have Black women out here doing it. And you have Black men out here doing it. They're all taking these jobs as a stalker, government orchestrated. Now, when people try to speak out about this, People generally it goes in one ear and out the other because for some reason they can't comprehend it. Like it's something that you cannot understand unless it's happening to you. So it's it's something that's going on in secret that the whole public is unconscious of it. You know how some people are unconscious of what financial independence is? People are unconscious about buying assets and growing your wealth. Well, the same way that people are unconscious about strategically growing your wealth by buying assets is the same way that people are unconscious. The entire public is unconscious to this crime called Havana syndrome. So, stalking is one component of it. The other component is electronic torture. If you're not familiar with what electronic torture is, I would like for you to just Google it. Google what is electronic torture. They do have a few people in jail for electronic torture, but the general public does not understand what electronic torture is or what electronic harassment is. In fact, they may even think you are crazy. So that's the way they're able to get away with this. They're able to hide it from the public because if someone does speak out, oh, that person is crazy. Let's put them in the psych ward and give them psych meds. They think people are following them. Oh, they have schizophrenia. Yeah, that's a definition of schizophrenia. You think that people are following you. Oh, they're from the government? Oh, yeah, yeah, that's really schizophrenia. And that is the way that they are able to hide what is going on from the public. People try to speak out and you can't hear them. So, the one segment is a stalking, the other segment is electronic torture. Electronic torture, what that is they use weapons called directed energy weapons. You may be familiar with lasers, the lasers from Star Trek, Star Wars. Imagine that kind of laser. Well, it's right on Amazon. Go to Amazon and type in the wicked laser. So they have weapons like that, lasers, wicked laser, directed energy weapons. And what they do is they point them at people and they go through the walls of your home. So that kind of thing. There's electromagnetic frequencies. It's sending like microwaves through your home. This is all physics. People don't understand physics. Either they don't care or they don't understand physics. So if you can imagine microwaves coming at you, people are not even aware what microwaves are, let alone using that as a weapon against people. Microwaves. What this does is um, what they're trying to do is inflict some form of disease, whether that be cancer, whether that be Parkinson's, but it is unseen by the human eye. Can you see waves? No, you cannot. This is invisible. And that's why it's so dangerous. They have an invisible weapon. All right. So I just say all of that to say Elon Musk is in the news every day, but you don't know a thing about Havana syndrome. And you can't hear a word of people screaming out for help. You can't hear one word. So, this is a Love and Money show. If you like the show, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit the notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. You're subscribing for business ideas. I bring people onto the show and they share business ideas with you. The purpose of this podcast is elevation. All right. We're not staying in the same place. So hit subscribe. People come onto the show and they share business ideas with you. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your nights. Leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching.